I think I might have done something here. This might be my best build yet, okay? I'm gonna be honest, this might be my best build ever. It's just a starter home, so that's maybe like a really strong word. It isn't that good, it's not like mind-blowing, but I built a really cool starter home and it like actually looks good. It doesn't look like a starter home. So here's what I built. It's a Victorian inspired house, which means it's kind of got that like tower and a wraparound porch and things like that. Obviously, it's a starter home, so it isn't like that fancy on the outside, but that's sort of the shape that I was going for. And honestly, like I said, this house does not look like a starter home. If you look at it from the front, it does not look like it only cost 20,000 simoleons, and it has 3 bedrooms. It's 2 stories. There's space for like the parents. There's like a kid/teens room and a toddler's room, so you can sleep 4 Sims here. The trick is that it is really, really small. Like there isn't a huge downstairs space. The kitchen is small, the living room is small, but it has everything you need. It's got a computer, it's got the kitchen, it's got a dining table, it's got a TV. Like it covers all of the bases just in a very small space. I also ended up putting it on a smaller lot, so you'll see we'll like make that change in a second. But I am really, really proud of this one. I don't know why. I think it's really pretty and I kind of want to play in it. I think it's also base game only, but don't quote me on that before we like watch the whole build back, because I forget what I put inside of it. I just know what it looks like. I'm pretty sure I did base game only though. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't have. It has 1 bathroom, it's downstairs, and then of course the 3 bedrooms upstairs. The parents' bedroom, I say it could sleep 2 Sims. Really, it could probably only sleep 1. The bed is up against the wall. And we all know that Sims don't necessarily like to scoot, because there's obviously 2 sides to a double bed, and sometimes the Sims will scoot over to the side against the wall, and sometimes they won't. This bed's against the wall, so you better hope for the best. I think you could possibly like make the room a tiny bit bigger and rearrange it to fit it. I did that off camera once I finished recording this, but like I said, this isn't the biggest house, so you don't really have that much option. You know, it does have a lot of space for a lot of Sims as it is, okay? I did my best. You'll see that I had a really hard time with the floor plan. Like that was my biggest struggle, was figuring out where to put the stairs and stuff, because it's a really small space and I was trying to like maximize every use of it. I wanted to have as many bedrooms as possible. I wanted to have a big bathroom. Like we wanted to have everything and make the most out of everything. And that was very difficult because of how small the house is. I ended up making it work. There's a little teeny tiny itty bitty hallway that you'll see. This layout would fit a double bed better, but I actually ended up changing it because I wanted to have a window in the center above the door. So you'll see there are ways you could make this work, but I made it like this, where it doesn't technically fit a double bed. But it's fine, it looks good. There's a big hallway, there's, you know, like I said, 3 bedrooms, space for all these kids and toys and computers and skill building, and the patio, there's a patio. I even put a backyard with a fence. Like we had so much extra money to spare when I finished this. I don't know how that's even possible, to be honest, but it worked. Like somehow it happened. We had so much spare money. I really don't know how I had so much spare money. I feel like most of the time when I'm doing starter homes, I'm super struggling to afford anything. But in this one, I was like, oh, let's put some stairs. Let's put in a new railing. Let's get the fancier counters. Like I was just spending left and right, and somehow I still had enough money to furnish the space. But I think that the smallness of it really helps. Obviously, there's not like a lot of room for extra things that aren't necessities, so you can kind of decorate a little bit more, because you can't have like a bunch of counters. So the 2 counters that you do have, you can make look nice. And for the record, people in my stream chat were like, Kayla, the kitchen doesn't work. It doesn't work. It does. Your Sims can prepare food on corner counters. Don't worry. Your Sims can use corner counters. I don't know why you think that they can't, but they can. Your Sims will cook on that counter in the corner. But my whole chat was like, you have to change it. And I was like, no, I don't. You've always been able to cook on corner counters the whole time. Since The Sims 4 came out, you never haven't been able to. You always have. A lot of times I'll put things on the corner counter, like I'll put like a microwave, or I'll stick like a plant there so that your Sims won't use the corner counter, because I think it looks weird when they do. But in this case, we don't have a lot of space. We're taking advantage of the corner counters. You'll see I also tried to have a bathtub. I wanted to have like a shower and a tub kind of thing going on in here. I think I ended up changing it to be a shower instead of the tub because it made more sense, but I did very much like the idea of having a tub in that room. I thought it would be nice. But you can't really afford both when you have such a small budget. So like I said, you give and take, and the tub is one of the things you have to. Oh wait, it has to be a tub because of the toddler. Maybe there's no shower. I don't remember. I built this like 2 weeks ago. Oh no. Oh no, I don't think there's a shower. Okay, well, it's not the best starter home I've ever built, but eventually once you get some more money, you could swap it for a shower tub combo, and then you'd be happier. So that can be a you problem. You can take care of that one yourself. Thoughts, everybody? I think that's a good idea. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I just have so much more fun playing in smaller houses in The Sims. I know, like, it's more ideal to have bigger bedrooms for your kids and stuff like that, but I really do just have so much more fun playing in, like, smaller houses this way. I think you could use a little bit more space. Like, this one's cutting it kind of close to being way too small. Like, not having a big enough bedroom for the parents isn't ideal, but, like, the kids' rooms being this tiny, I don't think is that big of an issue. Like, it fits what you need. Your Sims can't really do much anyway, so it kind of works. I kind of like it. I think in general, I prefer playing in houses that are all one story. I don't like having to page up and down a ton, and like big houses, your Sims get lost in them. It's like, where did the mom go? I can't find her. Because you have this giant mansion, they could be anywhere, and they keep getting distracted by all your things. Like, they'll go to the pool all of a sudden, they'll go do this all of a sudden, and it's just like, can you please stay on task for 1 second? I'm trying to make you master the painting skill. But in this house, there's not a lot of space for them to get lost. There's no pools to distract them. I think there might be a grill. And in my experience, grills are one of the most distracting things in The Sims. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, your Sims will just up and leave and go grill something out of nowhere constantly. Why do they love to grill so much? You'll be like in the process of having them cook a meal, and then they'll all of a sudden want to go stop and grill something. Like, we have food inside. You don't have to go outside and spend a million simoleons on a grill. I don't understand. I can't get behind this. I don't get it. But you've seen it, right? Like, they just constantly try and grill stuff, especially on community lots. But I think that's because when they get hungry at all, they like try to autonomously fill their hunger need, and then the only option is a grill, so they head over and try and make some fruit. I feel like I find myself wanting to put grills in like every single one of my Sims builds and then not actually ever using any of them. I feel like it's because in my mind, the idea of having a grill and like a little table out on the patio is really nice and cozy and like would be fun. But then when I'm actually playing and like in practice, I don't often actually use them. But that's okay. It's nice to have the furniture out there, and then, you know, your Sims will autonomously grill, and it's great fun. I should make more of an effort to like grill out with my Sims. They deserve some family time. This house is small. There's not much space for family time. Like, if you want to all hang out together, it's probably best to do it outside because there's not that much space inside. They can't all fit in the living room. They can at least sit at the dining table together. Although, oh, the toddler can't. It's also not a high chair. I don't bother putting high chairs in my Sims builds. Do you guys actually do that? I mean, I'll put down like a bathtub and a potty for my toddlers, but I prefer to feed them on the floor. Because you can so easily just like grab food out of the fridge and put it down and like make the toddler eat themselves. It's so annoying to have to like pick them up and put them in a high chair and then put them down. Like, I'm not dealing with that. Like, you can just eat on the floor. It's not my problem. This is stemmed from the 100 baby challenge. Like, I've just spent so much time and effort caring for toddlers. Like, I simply do not care. And I have found the shortcuts and I will use them. There was a period in that challenge where I wouldn't even bathe my toddlers. Like, I would just cheat their hygiene need up because I could not be bothered. I had like 5 of them, and I would stick them, I'm not kidding, in the attic, like teleport them up there. No staircase because we didn't have ladders back then, so I couldn't have done a ladder, and I like didn't have space for a staircase. So I was like, I'll just teleport you into my attic, and I'll put all the things that you need, and then you can just exist there by yourselves. Take care of yourselves, and I'll cheat your hygiene need because I don't care. And that's just how I played the baby challenge. So if you want to watch that series, feel free to do so. Riveting content, about 200 episodes. So, you know, it's linked down below. Speaking of which, I am getting very, very close to 1 million subscribers, which actually has nothing to do with the 100 baby challenge, but my point still stands. I am getting very, very close to 1 million subscribers. As of recording this, I've got 996,000 subscribers. So if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I make really, really good YouTube content. You will love it. Feel free to subscribe and stick around. I want a plaque really bad. Isn't that so weird to think about, my channel being close to 1 million subs? I don't know how long you've personally been around here, but I've been doing this for quite a few years now, and I literally cannot believe this is a real thing that's actually happening. Like, I never in a million years, haha, million, get it? I never in a million years would have ever expected that I would ever have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. In my mind, I still feel like I have like 10,000. So this is really, it's quite weird, but really exciting. It's a really cool and really fun time. It's kind of making me nervous for some some reason though. I don't know why. I felt like when I hit 100K subscribers like a couple years ago, when I was getting close to 100,000, I was like nervous about it for some reason. Like something about it, I was like, something's gonna change. It's gonna be different, and it's not. It's just a different number, but like it's a big milestone, and so it's kind of nerve-wracking for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, that's the build done. Let's go pop in a game and check it out. I'm trying to put my headphones in, but they're all tangled. How does this even happen? They're just sitting on my desk. Okay, let's game, shall we? This is what I built. 19,988 simoleons. Not bad. Okay, I put it on a lot that's too big. I meant to put it here, but I put it here instead. It's usually on a smaller lot, okay? But here is the finished product. As you can see, it doesn't look like a starter home. Granted, it is very small, but I don't think that you look at it from the outside and think like, oh, that's a starter. Whereas you look at like this one and you think, oh, that's a starter. Or that one, you know, ugh. But this one looks pretty. I think having the porch and stuff just makes it elevated. Also having landscaping, which has been deleted by Move Object. Maybe I should have put it on this slot. Picture if there was one of these, but smaller and right here. That's where it's supposed to be. Anyway, also having a backyard, like a fenced in space, huge help. It just looks more finished, you know? You can't usually afford stuff like that in a starter home. And then inside, it is really small. I wish that it were a teeny bit bigger. Like if we had like one extra tile, you know, it would have been a little bit better, because then you could afford like one more counter, a coffee table. The bed would fit all your Sims. Like just picture if I could drag everything out one more. Oh, that would be great. But that's the kind of thing that you could very easily change yourself if you were ever playing. And all in all, it's pretty good. I actually really like this living room. I think this is really cute. And it's got a nice TV. I put a violin down. This is a regular like adult one. I was trying to just think of ways that we could have more skill building items and like hobbies for your Sims. So I've got an easel, there's a violin, we've got a computer, there's a bookshelf, there's like the cork board. I was trying to like have things for your Sims to do, because you don't often get that kind of stuff in a starter home. The toddler has 2 toys, this one and Blarfy. The parents have a mirror and a dresser, which is cool. I love this little dining nook too. I think this is really cute. Also this tiny hallway into the bathroom. Like, I don't know. I think the whole thing turned out really nice. I do think though, if I could make any changes, it would be to make the house that 1 tile wider and also have a shower tub combo instead of just this tub. But the shower tub combos are expensive. This one's $845. Meanwhile, that tub is $400, you know? It's a big difference. But we probably could have like scrounged up that money somewhere, had a cheaper TV or something. But then again, having the nice TV is really helpful because it makes your Sims fun go up faster, and I don't know. That's the thing with starter homes. It's all a give and take. It's all a give and take. And I spent that whole time talking about grills, and there's not even a grill outside. So don't worry, everybody. There's no grill on this one. I don't know. I'm proud of it, okay? I hate to like sit here and toot my own horn for 10 minutes, but I do think this is a cute house. I want to play in it. I think it turned out nicely. If you want to download it, it's on my gallery. My name is just lilsimsie. My name is actually lilsimsie everywhere. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I made a couple TikToks last week, not to brag. Don't follow me there though. It's not worth it. I won't be frequenting that platform. I don't frequent any platforms except for YouTube and Twitch. You know I don't post anything ever anywhere. Anyway, I'll stop talking. I'm gonna go. Please make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe. Please subscribe. And I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm sorry I keep building so many starter homes. It's so much fun. I can't stop.